What's up, everybody? My name's Chance. Today we're going to be diving into a Flicker Squad deck, which is really awesome, really cool. But before we dive into the deck details, I would like to remind you all to watch all the way through to the end of the video, as we are going to be showcasing just one of our upcoming new emotes. And of course, we're going to be doing this throughout the next several videos. So make sure you're watching all the way through till the end so you can see what's upcoming. Also, if you'd like to get these emotes as they drop and as they release, then be sure you're either subscribing on Twitch or joining our channel members here on YouTube. There should be a little button down below. Anyways, thanks everybody that has already joined up on either source, or has in the past, or will in the future. So diving into our deck here, it's a Flicker Squad deck, and I know a lot of questions are going to be raised about that. Flicker of Fate, 2 mana instant speed, exile target creature or enchantment, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So essentially we're going to be using this just for creatures for the most part, but we made a little Esper party deck here, and it's super wonderful, super beautiful. Of course, we have 3 copies of Flicker of Fate, instant speed, very nice. 2 copies of Concerted Defense, a card you don't see enough of because you don't see party decks enough, if I'm being honest. But counter target non-creature spell, so it's kind of like a Spell Pierce, unless his controller pays 1 plus additional 1 for each creature in your party. So if you even have 1 creature down that has something to do with party, then they have to pay 2. 1 mana, can counter enchantments, artifacts, planeswalkers, not creatures, but all that other good jazz. Overwhelmed Apprentice, 1 drop that's actually really good even into the mid and late game, right? It's a human wizard, so it's helping with the party. It's a 1/2, so it's good early against those mono red decks that can just swing in with the fervents and all that shenanigans. Also, whenever it enters the battlefield, it's going to mill 2 cards from the opponent, help with the Thieves Guild. Now, this isn't a mill deck, we're not focusing on that, but if it can help turn online, a 3/2 Death Toucher, then hey, more power to it, right? Also, it allows you to scry 2, which is why it's really kind of okay into the mid and late game, because you're not just dropping a creature that gives you no value, you're dropping a creature that gives you, setup for the next few turns, so to speak. Next up, we have Bloodchief's Thirst. This is going to allow you to remove creatures, planeswalkers, all that shenanigans for cheap, or for, relatively cheap. 2 copies of Thieves Guild. Again, not a mill deck, but 1 mana, 3/2 at flash speed with Death Touch. That's a great defender, that's a great attacker. It's just great, okay? And it also helps with the party aspect. Skyclave Cleric is a creature while also adding to the party, and it's a 1/3, gains you 2 life. Again, helps offset that early game aggro that you're going to find a lot of times in Best of 1, right? Nimble Trap Finder, just in here as a one-off, mostly to help you finish out games in a sort of sneaky, sly way. You're going to be bouncing a lot of your creatures, so that activation of can't be blocked whenever another cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard enters the battlefield is going to be happening a lot. And of course, if you do get to a full party and you can draw those cards, hey, awesome, right? But it's in here as a one-off, as it's not going to carry the game, and if you are behind, well, you're going to be looking for something else, right? Thassa's Oracle, 2 mana, 1/3 wizard, allows you to look at the top X cards. Honestly, I feel like this card kind of detracts from the deck with its mana cost being so heavy so early. Something like Skyclave, you have till turn 3, same thing with Baron, you have till turn 3 to really sort of get into that 2 mana groove, but something like Thassa's, you're committing hard to blue just right off the bat. So I could understand if you want to take out Thassa's and add in, maybe more Barons as their wizards. Linvala is a wizard as well. So maybe just push your wizards into a higher end in your CMC. Thassa's just wasn't performing necessarily perfectly for me, right? Or here's a card that could replace it easily as well. Acquisitions Expert, really good card. I found this one to be a bomb card. 2 mana for a 1/2. Again, good against those aggro decks to a degree. Also allows you to look at your opponent's hand, again, to a degree. If there's only one creature type, rogue on the field, you're only going to get to see 1. But if you have 2, 3, 4, however many, then you get to see that many cards, make them discard 1. It's really good at attacking your opponent's hand and gaining information, which is very key in Magic. Next up, we have 3 copies of Malakir Blood Priest, a card that can very easily win you the game just by coming down in droves, right, and being bounced and rebounced. So, Malakir Blood Priest, 2 mana for this 2/1, solid early stats whenever it enters the battlefield. Each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures in your party. So it's kind of like a little baby gray merchant, if you will, right? So if you got a rogue, cleric, wizard, it's going to deal 3, heal 3, drop 2 of them, deal 6, heal 6, you bounce 1, dealing 3 more, healing 3 more. It's really kind of crazy. Anyways, next up we have Niambi, Esteemed Speaker, 2 mana for this 2/1 human cleric. This card also outperformed what I thought it would, and in a nice way. Anyway, sorry about my phone. Has flash, so you can also play it during your opponent's turn, which is nice as well, as it can end up saving a lot of your own creatures. So when it enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain life equal to that creature's converted mana cost. For example, if you bounce a Malakir, you're going to gain 2 life. You're also going to protect that Malakir from potentially a Bone Crusher or Blood Chiefs, or let's say they're playing a Brazen, and if you bounce it first, that Brazen's going to fizzle. You essentially destroyed that 3 mana Brazen, also gaining 2 life in the process. Furthermore, down here at the bottom, it has this nice, nifty little clause that says 3 mana, tap it, discard a legendary card, draw 2 cards. You're not going to be having this happen too often, but you have Linvala, you have Baron, and you have Yorion, all of which are legendary, all of which you have more than one copy in the deck, so it can happen, and drawing 2 cards when you're stuck at that legendary rule sometimes is kind of nice. Moving us along, we have 2 copies of Skyclave Apparition for some additional removal. If you don't have Skyclave, Banishing Light works just as fine. You have Flicker, so it actually does still work on the Banishing Light, right? And of course, Yorion works good with Banishing Light as well. Glasspool Mimic allows you to, have it enter and then you just copy your most valuable creature. Even if it is a legendary, sometimes having that effect go off again is really nice. Copying a squad commander can be really, really useful. Next up, we do have Baron, Tolarian Archmage. 3 mana for this 2/2. Whenever it enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. So this could be yours or the opponent's, whether you're trying to play tempo with your opponent or trying to replay one of your cards, such as a Malakir Blood Priest or an Acquisitions Expert, right? Also, it's a 2/2, so, has a little bit of a body size on it. Hala Hala Get Linvala, Shield of the Seagate, 3 mana, 3/3 with flying. Already solid stat lines there. At the beginning of combat of your turn, if you have a full party, you're going to choose a non-land permanent opponent controls until your next turn. It can't attack or block, which is nice as far as offensive defenses go, and its activated abilities can't be activated. So if it's a Planeswalker, it's just sitting pretty, right? So it is really nice if you get a full party with Linvala down. You can shut down control decks. You can shut down chum blocky sort of decks, right? Furthermore, you can sacrifice Linvala and give all of your creatures either hexproof, so they can't be targeted, or indestructible, so they can't be destroyed. Now they can still be exiled, and of course we still have Extinction Event and Shadow's Verdict, a card that is becoming ever more prominent in a very aggro meta, so be careful of that one, right? Anyways, next up we have 2 copies of Agadeems. We got a lot of creatures in the deck. You want to bring them all back because they have entered the battlefield effects. 2 copies should be fine. Again, 2 copies of Squad Commander. This enters if you have a full party. Great, you're creating 4 core warriors. Whenever you go to attack, +1/+0, indestructible. This is sort of your finisher, right? If you're already building up, you have that aggro sort of lead into it. Obviously, you can have those sort of perfect draws of 1, 2, 3 with Squad Commander, but doesn't always happen. We do have 1 copy of Legion Angel. This is an excellent card, 4/3 flying. It's an Angel Warrior, so it does help add to the party aspect in case you're not able to find the Squad Commander, right? And then it allows you to pull your other Legion Angels out every time you cast or it re-enters. A little ECD action for some additional removal against the control decks. You don't want a ton of these, as there's a fair amount of control and aggro in the meta right now, so just one's fine. You're going to deal with the aggro with a lot of your creatures, so this helps you deal with the control as well as bring back your Yorions and your Squad Commanders, right? Yorion, bounce all of your creatures. It's a bounce squad kind of, Flicker Squad just sounded better than Bounce Squad, if I'm being honest. Anyways, 5 mana, 4/5 bounces your stuff. We all know it. Emeria's Call gets you the Angels, which are warriors, so again, helps you with the party aspect. And then last but not least, we have Kiora, Best of Sea God, because we can use Flicker on Kiora to have those 8/8 Krakens re-enter or to re-tap all of our opponent's non-land permanents. So that is excellent. The lands are a little dicey, but it's a 3 color deck, so if you have them, great. If not, it's gonna be a little rough. But you should already know that. Anyways, thank you all so much for sticking around with the channel as far as you have. We're nearing 10,000 subs, which is why we're now revealing the new emotes that are coming to the channel at the end of the video. So make sure you're watching all the way through. 1, you're getting all the cool gameplay. 2, you're seeing all the mistakes that I made with the deck, so you don't turn around and go make them and then come complain at me because the deck's bad when you just made the mistakes that I just made and tried to show you that, right? Anyways, in 3, you're getting to see the brand new emotes, which is really cool. Or was that 1? Who knows? Thanks everybody for watching. Leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. You are all awesome. Let's dive into some magic. Alrighty, Pork Chop Experience. Gonna be our first foe. Now we don't have any blue mana, but we have a whole lot of blue stuff here. I think I gotta take the mulligan. Oh, that's better. Now we got some playables and some good lands. Probably toss one of these Barons back. Don't need too many Barons this town. Get it, Barons. It's a bit of a stretch, I know. It's alright. We'll make them think we're playing rogues though here off the bat. And I need to turn down this music in my headphones. Actually, it looks like I kind of just need to turn it down in general. This song is loud. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit them with the Acquisitions Expert. Make you discard. Haha. Now we have the Temple of Enlightenment, but we are going to need an additional white mana if we want haha, get rid of the swamp. For a second I was like, what's going on here? What am I taking a swamp? No, right. I forget acquisition makes them reveal the cards and then you discard. To me it's always like a discard 1, but hey, you know, we might get it up to more than 1 today. That's the goal at least. No blocks. It's 1 point of damage, you know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So that's a rogue, wizard, and a cleric already, and the Legion Angel, I believe, is a warrior, which is a full party, so that's pretty nice. Hala Hala Gitlin Vala. There's a wizard, another one. If we can draw into some untapped land, then we could play potentially Malakir and Acquisitions Expert in the same turn. We'll see though. Heartless Act. Ugh, you're breaking my heart. But at least of all the things to get removed, it was a wizard, and well, we do have a replacement wizard. Not to speak ill of Baron, of course. I'd rather see land than that Yorion, if I'm being honest. Yorion's nice, but if we can't play it, then what's the point? How many cards do they have? They only have 4. Let's make them discard. Let's keep up with this ruthlessness. Called the Death Dweller. That's a really good one to make them discard, not gonna lie. Another Heartless Act. How many cards they got? They have 6 now. So Thieves Guild will come down as a 3/2 when it enters, so that's good. Unfortunately, our mana is a little screwy. Tell you what, we can go for Linvala and Thieves Guild, so that's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. Now, they have Death Touchers. It's annoying, but I think I'm just going to let Linvala, of course, if she doesn't get removed, let Linvala block into him. Murderous. You're joking me, man. That's fine. I could have... I'm so sorry. Could have sacrificed Linvala there. I'm going to have some angry comments about that one. Alright. Let's block him out. Hey, there we go. That's the Legion Angel into another Legion Angel. Now we'll probably let the Falmir start getting in, and we can deal with the Murderous Rider, that kind of stuff. Or do they have more removal? That's insane. Hooded Blightfang. No, it's a Death Touch deck. All right, makes sense. So this thing's gonna be dealing 2 damage every turn. I think we still let it happen. Agadeem's is really good if we can get there. If I just drop it on the side, though, we can deal 4, heal 4 with these guys, right? That's not too shabby. I'm gonna drop another Legion Angel. Grab another Legion Angel, and I'm gonna drop this. I think I'm gonna drop it tapped. No need to rush. We'll swing in with 1, knock him down to 17. We have 8 points of damage. That puts him down to 19, and then add 1. Ooh, this is definitely gonna have Death Touch. Maybe Lifelink? Yeah, I'm pretty good at this guessing game. Alright, so no blocks there. Another land. Interesting. Interesting. So we go for a Malakir for sure. Deal 2, heal 2. That's good. And we have 8 more in the sky. Puts them down to 8. They swing back at us. This is really good for them. I think I want to drop another Legion Angel. Just get an army of them down, you know what I mean? It's essentially like drawing 2 cards every turn, and the Legion Angel is a solid drop. We got the Malakir, which gained us a little bit of life, so feeling good about that. Grim Dancer we can block out with the Legion Angel. Hooded Blightfang we can block out with the Legion Angel. Falmir can get blocked out by Malakir, so that's good. Finally taking care of that one. My only thing is I wish Malakir had life gain, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so they're probably going to all-in swing here. Indeed they are. I think I take this one out, right? I don't chum block into this. This is 8 points of damage. This one's going to put them back to 14. If we let this go through, we're down to 3 life. Malakir puts us back to 5 though. I don't need any more lands, game. You don't understand. 46. Wow, we have so many land drops here. Alright, we're at 5. They're at 4. Technically, I'm winning. I mean, you know, not to be dealing with antics. So they swing in here. What do? We just have to chum block, right? That deals 4. Oh no, they win. No. We can do this, right? We block here and here. They are going to gain 3 back. But we're taking out the Hooded Blightfang. I'm pretty sure this is GG for them, though. I don't think we have a means of coming back. Skyclave. Oh, man. If we did, that's it. Oh. Well, that's a surprise. Holy cow. Alright, we're on 1 life. And we have a defender. Now, of course, they can attack and gain some life, but we have enough damage that we can deal enough. So if they didn't draw exactly what they need here, we might be good. Call? Oh, no. That's horrible. It's good for them, but it's horrible for us. We tried so hard. That was a close match. Honestly, I like it. But we also had, like, insane land draws there, if I can English properly. Moreover, gonna be our next foe. I'm not using that as a segue, I'm just saying. Anyways, this is pretty good, yeah? I'm questionable about what we want the Fable to be, because we need double white for this, but I need double blue for this. The mana split here is a little vicious. So you're both rogues. What is the best order I could do this? I could put down black mana and get down Thieves Guild, and Acquisition would also proc that. And then go double white. We are cutting ourselves off to the Oracle, but maybe we can use the Oracle later for making sure we draw into good stuff. Early, we can worry about setting up our board state in case they are aggro. Of course, with a rock and card art like this, you know, no way they're aggro. Also, it's mostly mono blue for right now, so could see some counter magic here. But our rogue is gonna hit the board. They're down to 3 already. That's good. That's what I like to see. And another Fabled is fantastic. So we can go white, blue. We would be 1 off from Thassa's, but I think Skyclave is more important. But for the time being, let's just get down the Bright Climb. Let's go ahead and get down the acquisitions as well. You never know if they have a flash creature or whatever, and I would like for Thieves Guild to proc. So this is going to make them mill 2, this is going to make them discard 1, which should put them to 6, which is pretty good. Omen of the Hunt, hey, happy to take it. So it's not just mono blue, we know now that it is Simic. Information is key, knowledge is everything, not just in Magic, but in life as well. And I realized that I was sitting way over here during the live stream. I do apologize. I'm trying to be more centered on the camera focus. Another Thieves Guild. That's actually not too shabby for us. So we're gonna go for the swing in here before I drop Thieves Guild. Yeah? Oh, this is beautiful. Alright, now you let them pass the blockers, because they're gonna block that to the 1/1, right? Yeah. And then you hit them with it. Kablamo. You didn't think it, but I did it. So this way the 1/1 doesn't die. We also take out their shark. And, you know, safe passage. We're gonna grab... I don't know with that, because it's obviously a Dimir control deck, which means they shouldn't have many creatures. So maybe I do go blue and we go for the Thassa's Oracle. I'm gonna grab blue. Either way, we can use the other Fable to grab, you know, another white or another blue. Oh no, we only have one blue. That's a little tricky. You know what, we drew into a clear water, so problem solved. We go double blue here. Worry about our other problems later. Alright, again, let's try and get in. Nice, putting them down to 11. Let's see if the Oracle can hit. I'm a little skeptical, but it does. Hey. Flicker. Do I want to draw into a Flicker, or do I want to put them both on the bottom? Flicker's not bad, and we'd be able to use it with the Skyclave. I think I'm going to put them both on the bottom, though. I think we have better stuff in the deck. I do really like the Flicker. And it's really good with the Acquisitions Expert. Maybe I should have left it. You know, it literally lets us see half their hand, and instead I ended up drawing an Agademes. Yeah, you know, probably would have been better. Alright, let's go for the attack. That's what, 6-8 damage on board. They have 11 life. I'm sure they have some kind of counter play here. Shark Typhoon, I was correct. So they're going to block into a Thieves Guild for sure. Alright, no way they let that just go through. Or are they blocking Oracle? Expert? Blocking the Oracle. Well, you know, unfortunately our Skyclave can't take tokens, so there's no real need for us to do anything here. Except for just end the turn. We could play Skyclaves down if we just want to have extra units for them to potentially board wipe, right? But I don't. Actually, another one that Skyclave just doesn't hit. So this person's, you can tell they know the meta, because Skyclave Apparition is a very popular card. Not just for me. Okay, everybody uses it. It's all the rave nowadays. But you see, as they're playing only tokens and permanents above 5 CMC, they're doing a good job of dodging us. My goodness, should have grabbed some black mana there. I was thinking I'll grab white for the Skyclaves just in case, but now we have the mana for Agademes, so I could actually trade some stuff out. I think we still have to push with these guys, just push to face, even if they just trade 1 for 1. Yeah. And then I think I drop a Skyclave just as a creature to deal some extra damage, because I don't want to just deal 1. Now if we can draw into some black mana, I can get back, you know, Oracle, Thieves Guild. Should be some good card draw, or card setup. It's not card draw, it's like scryage, kind of. Creating a 2/3. More land. What is this? Well, sure. Over 50% land draw again. Counter non-creature spell unless they pay 2. Spell Pierce. This late in the game, it's just kind of hard, but I mean, for a Shark Typhoon, it'd be really good. But every turn it gets worse. I think I need something better. It's more of an early game kind of play. Still can't swing in here though, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna need to stop drawing so many lands. Hello. I got 20 in the deck. I don't need to see half of them in the first 20 cards. That's not math. So, sitting on Sitting on quite a hand here. We need something. Yorion wouldn't be horrible, I suppose, as it would give us a threat in the skies, but the Ashiok would just bounce it, so it's like... I'm drowning! Alright, if they attack, we definitely block. Nope, they don't. I didn't think so. Baron? We could bounce their Ashiok, given how big it is. That's not bad. I don't know if I... Yeah, let's do it. I could also bounce the Acquisitions Expert and get a look-see into their hand. That Ashiok's getting to the point of the -7, so we gotta get rid of it. Of course, if they have counter magic, now's the time when we see it, right, Sultai? Indeed. Indeed. I think this game is actually over. I think they're gonna have us from here. Alright, so we do have Baron, Thassa, and Thieves Guild in the graveyard. If we can hit some black mana, we'll be able to use the Agadeems. We should be due for more playables than lands, I think, at this point. Another 2/3, no big deal there. Come on, moreover, show me what you got. 2/3, 2/3, or maybe just one. I'm leaving the expert. Being able to take stuff from their hand would be really good. Niambi. Well. I think they just counter here. Oh no. Hey. Alright, let's see if we can get a look-see into their hand. Indeed, we're getting a look at 2 cards here. One will probably be a land. Elder Gargaroth, wow. So if we do get rid of the Elder Gargaroth, they're just going to use Bala to get it back. That's still better than just getting rid of Bala, though. Right, because they only have 1 green source, so they will have to go through that process. Alright. I'm surprised Ashiok hasn't -7 yet. My card's just not good enough? They surely do keep exiling them, huh? I think we just let this go through. Yorion. Oh, this is so gonna get countered, right? I almost just want to discard it, try and draw 2. Let's see though. They only have 3 cards in hand. Maybe. Oh! Snap! It lands. Alright, so you 2 re-enter. Skyclave, you just chill. Next. Alright. No attacks. In turn. You know, I could really use one of those Malakir Blood Priests right about now. That'd be good. Could have already dealt with them with all these bounces we've had. But, you know, whatever. Track Typhoon, cycling for 6. No big deal for us. I think I bounced the expert again. This way we can just destroy their hand. Duress? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Well, I'm liking that we're kind of holding them here. Could really use for a Malakir. Kira Best of Sea Gods, that's not good. Big 8/8 Kraken, that's hard wall to get through. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that one, and that one as well. That's fun. Oh. Yeah, well. Blood Chiefs didn't exactly go well for him. There we go. Alright, that puts him back to 6. Makes us needing a Malakir a little less important, right? They're definitely coming back with that play there. But it's been a long time coming, so. I think they just keep hitting our Malakirs as well, right? That's 3 of them. Well, that's pretty good odds, I'd say, for you. Moreover to the point, we got flooded and you got everything you needed, huh? That's fun. Let's see, do we at least have a swamp I can grab so we can use Agadeems? Oh, merciful RNG gods. Thank you. Thank you. So I think 3 is the max of what we need to pay here. Baron. Or do I want the, what's it called? I can take Linvala. What does this do? Creatures? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll take the Baron. Alright. Auto pay. With this, what are we bouncing? What are we bouncing? I could bounce the Linvala back to my hand, or I could bounce the Malakir. Alright, if I bounce Malakir, we do have a wizard, a cleric, a rogue. Linvala, they just sacrifice as soon as I go to bounce it, so let's bounce this. Could also bounce the 6/6, but whatever. Alright, let's see. You got a lot of good stuff in there. Squad Commander. Oh, forgot all about you, but you do sound rather appetizing right now. So could have also bounced our Niambi. And then had it bounce Yorion. This is a complicated game. Alright, anyways, there's the Squad Commander. They're going to tap all over. Oh, wait. Did they just kill us here? Maybe I should have bounced the thing. 14. Yeah, they did. Whoops. Should have bounced the 6/6. Would that have helped? 4, 12, 3's 15, 16. Yeah, we would have been alive with 2. I'm sorry, everybody. We tried. I got distracted. So, not bouncing the shark. That's where we messed up. AWP training. That sounds fun. We'll keep this hand. We do have access to 3 mana. So we also have the Scry. We can see here. Nope, not what we want. We do want an assortment here. Get a little lay of the lands. This actually does allow us to get to the Baron, so that's nice. Yeah, I say we go for it. Glass pool. We can keep up to counter magic as well. Yes, play something. Oh, that's a creature. Not exactly what we wanted. Not exactly. So I could go Baron and bounce their Blade Master, or I could just Blood Chief's Thirst it. Let's just bounce it. I like the idea of destroying it, but if we destroy it, they just replace it or whatever. If we bounce it, I feel like people always have this go-to instinct to just try to jam it back down. They don't. They get down a Banishing Light which is a little sad for us, but we'll move on. So I think we leave things as is. We have access to double blue right now. We need more white for things later. Double black, or rather triple black, comes into play with Agadeems. Nahiri. Yeah, we're for sure countering that one. And we'll play down Thieves Guild. And I guess we'll go for additional black mana. No, I really need to fix the basics in this deck is what I'm learning ever more clearly now. So this is just another rogue, which will help proc the Thieves Guild. Won't put them to 8, but it is something we could do. I say we just jam the squad commander down. And we'll hold on to Amiria's Call right now. 4 mana is fine for the time being. If we start getting flooded, we'll be happy that we kept it. We also already have access to 2 white sources, so, you know, not too shabby. Relic Axe, yeah, that's fine. He's fine, he's fine. Alright, they're at 6, which means they are getting pretty close to the 8 point, which will buff our Thieves Guild. Always a nice little thing. Of course, we're not a mill deck, but when it happens, it's like, okay, cool. It's a 1 mana 3/2 Death Toucher. You know, I'm not gonna say no to that. Salud. That'll protect the War Leader. Alcide? I feel like I always say it wrong. People get mad at me. Anyways, there's the other white mana we need for the Amirias. We're also already at 5 mana, so gaining mana for him from here on out is not that bad. Overwhelmed, actually not a bad draw into the mid and late game like other 1-drops would be, because you get the Scryage. So I really like the flicker here, as it allows us to flick that squad commander back. Alright. So as we had this enter, Nimble Trap Finder is going to be able to attack. It doesn't quite draw us a card yet, but that's fine. I think we can attack just like so. Swing with these guys as well. We're just trying to overpower them here. If they want that War Leader to defend against the Thieves Guild, they'll have to, you know, pay the cost of the Alcide. Sled, whatever. Sled? Who wants to go sledding? It is January, so winter time for the states. Maul onto the War Leader. Makes sense. Oh no, onto the Alcide for the life gain. That makes more sense. Alright, so we're still at 5. Another Maul. Alrighty. And then of course Relic Axe. Oh no, they're just gonna gain the life. Okay, so if I have Squad Commander re-enter, we're just gaining some units. If I have Overwhelmed re-enter, we could look for some better stuff. I'm actually thinking about having the Overwhelmed re-enter. Tell you what, we're gonna all-in swing. They're still gonna block the 1/1. It's fine by me. This way we get the maximum amount of damage out of whatever. Then we'll flicker Squad Commander. This way we have units to defend with. Now they can go back to 8 if we swing all in. They have another Alcide. Are they using the Relic Axe on... Yeah? Okay. Go back to 9. We could deal 3, block, 2, 3, 5. So down to 4 would cost them. Alright, well, we need some good draws here. Give me a Yorion, give me something. Yorion, I guess, isn't necessarily ideal, but smart play from them to move the Relic Axe. Yoribes Sea God, that is a 7 mana. We're also right at Amiria's Call, so if I drop this, we could potentially get this down on the next turn, which we definitely need it sooner rather than later, so let's drop it. I don't know that we can survive the 2 turns though, so we'll need a flyer as well. Gotta swing all in. Oh no, we were supposed to leave one back. Actually, that's GG, I think. Oh no, they're not blocking correctly. That's fine. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Alright, so they're down to 5. We took out some of their units. They, of course, can put the Relic Axe back on the Alcid. We need a land, and we can get Kiora, but they're at 5. We do... Oh, no, they're going to be back up to 10. Crap. Let's say we do have that. I need a flyer. Land. No, that's GG. That's all I had. You got me. You got me. Oh, man. Alright, well, aside from land screwing, it's very fun, very good deck.